Welcome to my YouTube channel. So, in today's class, we'll discuss about built-in functions in the Oracle PL/SQL. So, what are all the built-in functions? So, let me list it out. First is character, or we can say string function. Next, second is numeric or math function, or we can say math function. Next, third, group function or multiple row function, or other name is aggregate function. Next, fourth is date function, and last is miscellaneous function. So these are the five types of major built-in functions in PL/SQL. So let's discuss them one by one. So let's take example first, char function. Okay, so now what is this character function? So in this case, or we can say character or string. So this function will deals with the rows, or we can say columns which are having data type varchar, which is the values are string or values are characters. So the subcategory of this particular type of string is first upper function. So this is the function upper function. So in this, let's see what exactly it does. So it converts string into capital letter. Suppose we have a particular row. Let's take an example of column. So if any column is having, if all the attributes, all the values are in smaller letters, or in small letters, then all the letters will be converted into capital letters. So this converts string into capital letters. So let's take an example. So let's see the syntax. So let's select upper. So see the syntax of upper query. So upper will be enclosed with the brackets. In this, I will add one string. So let's take an example. This is Pramod. Next. So in single quote, from dual. So what is this dual? So dual is a dummy table, right? So it is not a table which we have created. So let's try to run this query. Now what it will do is it will convert this string into a capital letters. So if I run this query, so you can see here, so upper, so this writes up in the heading upper Pramod, that is title, and it will return the string into capital letters. So let's uh, run this query with our existing table. So select, we have existing table like employee 1. So this is my existing table employee 1. Yeah, in this all the string values are in the capital letters. So let's take another table. I have EMP table. So if I view this table, so you can see, so EMP name is having it is not in the uppercase. So let's try to convert this string into uppercase. So let's try to run this query. So select, so our syntax is upper into bracket. So I will write the column name. So what is our column name? EMP name. So from the table name is EMP. So if I run this query, so the column name is EMP name. So if I run this query, yes, so it will show the upper name, all the values of EMP name in the uppercase. So this is how it converts any column into uppercase. So this is about the function called as upper. Now let's see second function, that is lower function. Now similarly it converts string to small letters. So let's take an example, select. So if I use dual table, select, I want to convert lower string into lowercase. So let's take an example. I am putting capital value from dual. So dual is a dummy table. So if I run this, it will convert all the values of the string into the lower letters. Yes, so you will see here. So it is converting capital letters into smaller letters. So let's run on our existing table. So select, I want to convert lower. So let me show you my table first. So you can see, yeah. So this is my table. Okay, let's work on EMP1. So EMP1 we are having. So you can see the EMP1 table is present. So EMP1 in column E name, all the values, or we can say all the data is in the capital letters. So let's try to convert this E name into small letters. Right. Now select. So I will write E name. So this will be the original value, E-N-A-M-E name, comma. I want lower column, E-N-A-M-E. I will use an alias. So as I can say, I will give it name as lowercase, lower underscore case, and this as original. So this shows. So alias, see what is this as original means. So this name will reflect to the data which we are retrieving. So this is called as alias. So alias means it is a temporary name given to a particular column. So this is a column level alias. So if you are trying to fetch e name, so this column I am trying to fetch, the name for this e name will be original and all the data will be fetched out, comma. Then lowercase e name, all the data will be fetched into lowercase and the name for this column will be given as lowercase. So let's try to run this. So lowercase from, so the table name is emp1. So if I run this query, you will see the output like see the original at all the values have been returned in capital, all the whatever the capital letters were there, those has been written, and in the lowercase you will see all the values have been converted into the lowercase. So this is about lower function. Now third, so the third function is init cap. Init cap means this function will convert first character into capital letter, converts first into capital letters, only first letter will be converted into capital letter. So let us take the same, let us work on the same table. So I am copying this command. Okay, so let us view all the data. Select star from emp1. So all the data has been retrieved. So we will work on again, we will work on, let's suppose we will work on job column. So I want to convert this job column into init cap. So initial letter will be capital. So I will write query like select job, means this column will be original as alias original, comma. Now I want to convert all the string into init cap. So I will write the function name init cap into bracket the name of column. The name of column is job. So again this is case insensitive. So init cap adds, I will write init cap. So the column name will be init cap from the table name is emp1. So let's try to run this query. If I run this query, yeah, oh, error has been came. So select job, invalid identifier. There is a spelling mistake. So init cap. So init cap. Then if I run this query, yes, so you will receive the output. So this is original column, job column. So precedent, all the values have been converted into initial, all the initial letter is converted into capital letter. So this is the function called as init cap. So let's move on to the next part. After init cap, we are having length function. Now, what does this length returns us? So this returns or it counts string with space. So all the space also will be considered. So counts string with space. So again the space will be also considered. So let's try to run the query. So select, let us write length function. So let's work first on dual. So in single quote, let me write a name called Rajesh, Regesh. So you can count the letters from dual. So in this it will return 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters. So it will return 6. Yes, so 6 letters are present. So let's consider, let's give space 1 and 2. So if I'm giving 2 spaces, so let's see what it returns. Yes, so it will return 8. So it says, or this function returns, or it counts the number of characters with space. So this is how it works. So the next function is fifth substring. So the name is substring. So this is the method how it is written. So substring. So what it does, returns, it returns part of string from main string. So sub part will be only selected. It returns part of string from main string. So some part only will be selected. So let's try to work on dual table. So select. So I will write the function name substring substr into bracket. So let's take example of Ramesh. So I want to fetch some string from this main string. So if I want to fetch, let's take an example, comma, from I want to fetch data from first string, that is R. So I will write one number, comma, till fourth number, whatever the string is present till fourth number, I want the substring. So from dual. If I run this, yes, so only the part 1 to fourth character will be written. So RAME. So only the such string will be written. So again let's see another example. So from second letter to I want it to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So last letter I want. So if I run this, so it will return AMESH. So likewise some sub part of the string is returned by this particular function, that is sub str. So now the next function is function number 6 is inst. So INSTR. So what does this function returns is, so this function returns So this returns the position of characters from given string. So how it returns position? Let's take an example. So let's work on the again dual table. So select in string into bracket. So I want, suppose let's take an example of Maharashtra. So this is my string. From this string I want the position of letter T. So again this letter T should be in single quote. If I from dual, so if I run this query, so I want the position of this T. So you can see in this count, you can count the position of T. So if I run this query, yes, you will get the position as 9. So let's work on our real table. So select star from EMP. So this is our existing table. So you will see the data. Yeah. So EMP name. Let's work on EMP name. So if I write a query on EMP table, so let us view first EMP table. So you will see EMP name. We will work on EMP name column. So we'll try to fetch original EMP name column and in string EMP name. So whatever the values are present, I want all the values, from all the values I want the position of A. So suppose PAM is there, so A value is 2. So likewise SAM is there, so A the position of A is 2. So likewise we will get the data. So let's try to run this query. So if I run this query, you will see whatever the output is. So A position is second, A position is second. Now in this case, why the position is showing 0? So in this case, A position, yeah, it is as there is a space, it is showing 0. Now let's take an example of Nick. In this case, the A letter is not present. Next, Addy. A. Now it is capital letter. So we have given input as small letter. So again, this query will be case sensitive. As we have written this value in the, as we are writing this value in the single quote, it will be the case sensitive. So it is capital A letter, so we are fetching the small letter position, so that's why it is showing 0. Again in this Anderson also space is present, and we, after the space capital A is present, so that's why the position is 0. Means it shows that A doesn't present into this string. So Nick is there. Then 10 position A is second. Likewise null value is present, then there will be no any, the value will be null. Sandeep SA. So how, this is how we are working with in string. Now next is L string, or let's take another example of particular string. So let me show you how other parameters are there. So select, let me take another example. Select in string. So let's take an example. Let's work on the dual table. So this is Maharashtra, comma. So this is a string. So if I want to take the fifth number, or you can say the fifth value, or after 5 characters, the position of TR value. So TR. So how it works? Let's see. So what does it mean? We have to write here fifth number. So I want to know the position of TR. So position of T, considering that it should not lie within the first 5 characters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. After 5, what is the position? So let's try to run this. Yes, it shows 8. means see the position of t is 8th. So 1, if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yes, so 8th position is t. So 5, what does it 5 means? This says if at all this tr value is present in into this fifth into this 5 characters, it will neglect. So let's edit this. So let me write tr here also. If I write tr here, in this case it will neglect. Yes, so the first 5 characters, if the tr value is present, it will neglect. So that's why this 5 is written. Likewise, let's take another example. Select. So same I will copy. Maharashtra is present. So again in Maharashtra, I'm interested in the letter A, and the parameters again here the parameters will be 3 comma 3. So 3 parameters I am passing. So what does this mean? It will show the third value of A. So this 3 represents third value of A. Let us try to run. So in this case, this 3 represents skip first 3 characters. So this 3 characters will be skipped. If at all any A is present, it will skip. And tell me the position of third A. So this is 1 and this is 2. So there are no 3 characters. So let us add one more A over here. So if I run this, yes, so you will get the 11 as a third A. So let me explain you once again. See, this 3 represent first 3 represents first 3 characters should be skipped. So if at all any A is present in these 3 characters, it should not be considered. Now this next second 3 states that give me the position of third A letter. So this is first one, this is second, and this is third. So it is at the position 11. Now let us add A over H. So if I run this, fire this query, it will not consider the first A which is in the, so it will show the same output. So this is how the in string method works. So I hope this method is pretty clear to all. So we'll meet in the next video. There are some other methods into this particular string, or into this particular first function, that is character or string function. So we'll continue in the next class. So thank you all of you, and have a wonderful